Mazezoke, as they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I do not want to be dull in all sense of it, in all ramifications.
So let me go ahead and get a hold of one of these guys.
Mazezoke,
We'll get this one from the
I have come to Florida,
We're gonna bring that one over here so everybody can
Miami,
okay?
or rather Miami, Florida.
Now, let me go ahead and get a hold
And this place is the home of the Gators, as the Americans will call it. I want to come and see. Join me to enjoy this ride. We are going to use the boat to go and hunt and see alligators. Enjoy.
Now we're going to take care of set them down right here in the sand, and let's go ahead and grab all the jaws nice and carefully. Alright, so take a look at that map, guys. Now there are 80 teeth in there, 40 on the top and 40 on the bottom. Now they can actually break the teeth off, grow them back, and they cycle through several thousand teeth in a lifetime. Now that comes in handy because of how hard they bite. A large gator can bite down with an entire ton of force in their mouth, 2,000 pounds per square power. No, not like a press that number. Think about it, 2,000 pounds, guys. That's the power set any bone in your weak, fragile human body ain't crush your square like a potato chip. If you are not impressed by that, it is because you're on the wrong side of the fence. Now, even though they can bite down so hard, you can hold the jaw shut with just one hand, okay? All that power is for closing, very little for opening. So if you're ever about to be attacked by an alligator, remember, you don't have to run away. You just simply turn around, you grab those jaws, and you're going to do great. I'm kidding, of course, you're up here like, rescue, and these are all considered to be nuisance gators. Now, a nuisance gator is when they showed up in somebody's backyard, got in their swimming pool, he eat fluffy, things like that, right? Now, once you see somebody's dog, you're going to send that A-trapper to capture and kill the gator, unless that dog's like a Pomeranian, they'll let that slide, that's cool. Unfortunately, though, the state of Florida does kill several thousand nuisance gators a year, which is really sad. It's not their fault. It's usually a nuisance person that causes a problem, and by that I mean people that feed them. Once you feed him, he's going to associate you with the food. You don't have the food, then you are the food. That's why it's against the law to feed them. Now, what we do in here, we do our shows with these nuisance alligators. Instead of him being turned into a pair of boots or a suitcase, which you appreciate that, right, big guy? Yes, he does. That's why we're considered an alligator rescue, because every gator that you see in here would have sadly been destroyed if they were not here with us. Now, we're also very fortunate we get to work with one of the only committed non-kill gator trappers around. I work under him and go rescue these guys out of people's backyards myself. Like I said, I just got that one recently. I got another one recently. It's at somebody's front doorstep at 4 in the morning.
Ooh,
and that's
look
you
at
leave work
this.
early, the sun's not even up yet.
Oh,
Open the
yeah.
front door, and this thing's sitting on the welcome mat.
Oh,
That's literally what
yeah.
happened. So I was able to simply
That's a
capture
big
and rescue
baby.
that gator. Now, again, I say rescue because if another trapper showed up, they would have simply shot and killed the poor thing out of this story. Again, our group actually does save them. And our group has rescued over 500. Lifelong passion for it, and I'm proud to do my part to help save the Everglades. The only problem is that research makes little to no money, which is why I risk life and live for the entertainment of complete strangers as my other job. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Now, to capture this kind of work, it is very dangerous. And due to the danger element, I'm technically not an employee of the park for liability and insurance reasons. That way, if you ripped off my hand, I get a get well soon card. Like, no, for real, though, that's not a joke. Because it's so dangerous, whether I'm here doing a show or I'm out rescuing here in somebody's backyard, I'm technically classified as a volunteer. That way, if he does rip off my arm, it's 100% on me.
That's all right.
So if you guys enjoy the show, have fun, learn about gators, and like the fact they're a rescue that saves them, I greatly appreciate the to go with my little tip jar / health insurance fund at the end. And the last part I'm going to say is don't try this on your own. I know I make it look very easy because I've handled gators since I was 15 years old. I'm very confident and comfortable doing this because I've done it my whole life. But it takes one slip, you can lose life or limb. I feel very lucky I've never had a bad accident, but I have had friends that did. I had one friend get bit in the hand during a show. The gator shook, rolled, and snapped his arm like a twig. Thankfully, the gator let go. He kept his hand, although he could like wave backwards really well. I know another guy got bit in the upper arm. Gator rolled, ripped the bicep muscle from the bone, and ate the chunk of his arm during the show. He almost died from blood loss. Now, I don't say these things to be dramatic. I'm not trying to scare you. I don't want you to be afraid of them. But I know I make it look so easy that people do forget. It's a powerful apex predator, so never try to approach them. As you can see, they're not aggressive. They're not out to get you. They're not going to chase you down. But when people feed them, storm their habitat, or try to handle them, that's how people get hurt or killed. But if you just leave them alone, they're going to leave you alone. Now, let's go into our last trick of the show, guys, what we call the face-off. And it's called the face-off because if I mess up, my face comes off. You have a morbid sense of humor out here. I'm going to open the jaws, and I'm going to set my chin on the edge of the open jaws, balancing the jaws up with my chin. Now, if anything touches inside the mouth, boom, jaws slam shut. Nothing will stop the jaws from closing. If you don't believe me, look up the YouTube video of the guy replaced. Come on, Corbin. No, nobody else did it.
Yeah, I got that.
Good, come on. All right, so let's open up the jaws. All right, now most of the show is jokes, so you guys laugh. This part is very dangerous, so before I do it, I want some motivation. You guys are enjoying the show, right?
Yay!
All right. Ooh. Hold on, he's being a little feisty. Relax, big fella. Be good.
Oh.
Yeah, being a little snappy, huh? All right. Nice and easy.
Oh, yeah!
That's not bad, huh? Thank you very much, guys. Thanks to the alligator. Give me the applause. You did a very good job. Now, as you can see, the gator just gets up and he walks away. He doesn't turn around and come after me. Like I said, the show doesn't hurt him. There's no revenge or hard feelings. We're going to do now is take our baby alligators, some of the cool animals we want to check out. Now, if you enjoyed the show and you want to write a review, again, my name is Chris. If you didn't like the show, my name is Bob. And if you have any questions for me, I'll be saving strategically by my tip jar with a card reader. Did you guys enjoy the show and have fun? Hey! Thank you very much, everybody. We're going to exit out this way and follow the footprints for the baby gator. Thank you. Right on I-75 highway right there. You guys probably came right in on that one. Okay, so I was able to go out there and rescue that one. Now, on one hand, that is a very sad story, but on the other hand, it's a pretty darn inspirational story. I mean, that thing's missing its arm. It was still out there trucking along. I mean, they're incredible survivors, very, very powerful survival instinct in these animals. So thankfully, we were able to capture and rescue that gator off the highway and got her here. And we're going to be able to fatten her up and get her down. Called Gator Boys. We filmed it right here at the park. And if you watch a few of the episodes, you'll see a tall, handsome guy who looks like this. Now, alligator wrestling is not like wrestling in a ring. I do not hurt headlock or body slam. It's actually techniques used by the native tribes of Florida. And one of the maneuvers they would use is holding the jaws shut between your chin and your chest, allowing your hands to be free to take a rope and then tie the jaws shut. Which sounds like a horrible, dangerous idea, because it is. So I'm going to demonstrate. Now, it makes a cool looking photo, and I give you a thumbs up out to the side, okay? So hold the jaws shut with just the chin. Here we go.
Oh.
Sometimes people
Well, be
clap.
careful. Sometimes people.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for that forced applause. I appreciate it. Now, here's the biggest question that I get all day long. Why are they all attacking me? Why aren't they more aggressive? How am I still alive? And why do y'all look so disappointed I'm still alive? Now, when they first come in from the wild, they are very defensive. And he's going to try to kill me because he thinks I'm going to kill him and he's afraid. Now, once they realize I'm not going to hurt them and do an animal-friendly show, he's a lot more calm, relaxed. He tolerates a lot of this because he knows I'm not going to hurt him. Now, they also know that if any of them try to mess with me, I'm just going to make that guy do the show. Okay, where I'm going there. That's why when you see me walk in here, I step next to them, they kind of keep their heads down because they're like, don't pick me, don't pick me. Now, that is something that you have to earn by working with the alligator. That doesn't just happen. And so that's a consequence of me working with every gator in here. Like, when I first catch a wild one and I bring it in here, I got to do the show with him. And he's going to do everything he can to literally kill me because he thinks I'm trying to kill him. And after you do the show about 20 or 30 times and you survive, that's how we get to this point where he starts to relax. And then, okay, it's not so bad. You know, we're cool. And once we get that point of mutual respect. Now, does that mean that he is now tamed and trained and I can trust him? No. It's an alligator, not a Labrador. There is no bond of friendship. If I trip and fall next to one, or my hand slipped, or if I did something wrong, yeah, this guy's going to rip my hand off. And at least once a day when I'm walking around, one of them will test me. Just this morning, I was walking by, I had one of them swing up, try to grab my leg. That's a normal part of the day out here. They will try to test you. Again, he's a gator. He's not my friend. He's not my pet. I love him. He doesn't love me. And yes, they do bite. In fact, this one did bite my old boss before. That's why it's my favorite. Now, right behind the eyes are the ears. They seal off their ears, their nostrils, and the back of the throat. Although they live in the water, they don't breathe underwater, but they do hold their breath over 6 hours at a time. Now, I've got one more trick I'm going to show you guys before I do it. I want to say about myself real quick so you don't think I'm just some redneck. I see your stares. I actually have a bachelor's degree in environmental studies from FIU in Miami, so an educated redneck, thank you.
Aha!
Yeah, no, really. I actually work with a lot of different animals, not just gators. I also work with venomous snakes. I'm a shark diver, and I'm also active in research out here in the Everglades. We go out and we catch gators, crocs, and pythons as part of my
Ah, la 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 la!